Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Oh, yes, indeed. It is the Call Flow Radio Show here on WFLO AM 870. We're streaming online at WFLO.net and broadcasting live from the Francis E. Wood Studio. It's Monday. What day is it?
It's Monday, John.
No, I mean, other than that.
It's
Veterans Day.
Yes, the 11th.
Yeah.
November the 11th. How you doing? How's it going, John? You look like you're doing well.
There's a steamroller that went over me over the weekend.
That's why you're flat.
Very flat this morning.
Yes.
My timing is all off, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, so and you must have caught some bug from the sound of
I
your
don't know
voice.
what happened. I think I have a respiratory infection, but Saturday I went to there's this place in Richmond called Agecroft. It's basically this old building that was shipped from the United Kingdom to Richmond, Virginia, back in the 20s, and it's like a museum now.
Did they bring disease with it as well?
Well, apparently, John. Well, look, I went in and we were looking around on Saturday. It's a very historic building. It's very beautiful, it's got it's very like Tudor style.
Yeah.
But anyways, like when we, me and Katie went there, and when we were like driving home, I was like, I am not feeling good at all. Like, good is not in me today. No.
Uh-huh.
And so I came and I went home and laid on the couch and I felt something from within trying to escape like a sickness. And so anyways, I was like, I gotta sleep now because like I'm not feeling well. Anyways, took a little nap, woke up a couple hours later, covered in sweat and just like, just grimy and just not having a good day.
I think Dr. Reynolds has a cure for you.
Don't bother about the bill. Just give him a couple of enemas and call me in the morning.
That's
There
right.
you go.
That's right. That always helps.
That ought to clear you up. All right, so we do have a caller, so we'll take that now.
Yeah.
Yes. Good morning. You're on the air.
John and Noah, a happy and wonderful, beautiful Veterans Day, one and all.
Thanks. Same to you, Barry.
How's everybody doing this morning?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Getting ready to go to therapy here in just a little while, so got the day planned out already, and, well, you got the week planned out already. Got a lot going on. But anyway, we wanted to talk a little bit about Veterans Day and say happy Veterans Day, one and all. And tonight is a special night over at Buckingham Baptist Church for our veterans. If you are a veteran, man or woman, and you have served our country, you are invited to a free supper tonight at Buckingham Baptist Church, 24234 North James Madison Highway, and that is in the Gold Hill area of New Canton, Virginia. And they're going to have a pancake supper at 6 o'clock. Pancakes and sausage, all you can eat, and that's tonight. Bring one and all with your family if you've served our country. And in any department of our military, come one all, 6 o'clock tonight, and have a free meal. And, of course, coffee and juice and stuff will go along with that, and it's free. And it's being put on by Buckingham Baptist Church. We want to thank Joe Lang, Betty, Tony, and all the ladies out there who are getting this together and who've got it together, and just wanted to invite all to come out tonight and share in that free meal.
All right, Barry. Well, thank you for letting us know about that event.
And I'm sure that there are other churches and groups that are probably doing the same thing. I don't know about it, but anyway, Buckingham Baptist Church, we're always on top of their events, and just ask one and all to come out. If you have any questions, here's the number to call for Joe Lane, 434-547-5396. And also, while out there tonight, you'll get to meet their new pastor.
Wow.
Don't ask me his name because I don't remember.
All right.
But you'll get to meet their new pastor. This is like the second week he's been out there, and I understand he's going to be sharing in the festivities as well. So you'll have the opportunity to meet him. And if you don't have a church home, they invite you to come out there and be a part of their services on Sunday. So
Sounds
anyway,
good.
That's the story for me today. And Noah, I understand you under the weather?
A little bit, Barry, a little bit.
Ooh, maybe you should be at home today. I hope you don't have
Maybe I should be. No,
So if John gets sick sometime
That's
this
right.
week, you'll know what caused it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, well, I hope you don't have that dreaded disease called COVID.
I kind of think I do. It's very respiratory-esque, and I'm coughing
I
up.
thought you took all the preventive shots.
I did take the shots.
Well, that goes
apparently
a long way in saying that they don't work very well, do they?
Well, it was like a year ago. So.
Okay.
Bill, we had a gentleman in our church, in fact, one of our deacons yesterday, not able to come. He had the shingle shot and flu shot on Thursday and was just almost out of it yesterday. Not even able to come. Felt awful. His wife didn't feel the very best, but she was there.
Right.
But nevertheless, he felt awful to the point that he couldn't make it out. So our very best to our deacon this morning, and hope he's doing better.
Wow.
And, our love and best wishes out to Mr. Tommy Armstrong, Tommy Bishop of Cumberland. Hope he has a speedy recovery. It's one and all that's under the weather. Hope everybody has a speedy recovery that's ill, because I tell you, it's not fun being sick.
No.
No.
All right, gentlemen, y'all have a good day and a great week, and don't forget tonight at Buckingham Baptist Church.
All right,
Thank you, Barry. I'll let all the veterans I know, let them know that they can eat there. That sounds great.
Pass the word. Thank y'all very much.
All right, thank you, Barry. Noah will get that word out.
Yes, I will. Yeah,
It's all on you.
Okay.
All right. What did you say was coming up this morning when you were getting sick?
Oh, just like a sickness from inside. Just like.
Oh, gnarly!
Okay, all right. God-forsaken chunks of my body. I honestly, I'm surprised some of this stuff comes up out of me. Like, I was just coughing up. It looks like, different shapes and colors, and it's pretty awful.
Oh, that's where that horrible odor comes from.
All right, okay. All right, John. Okay.
You're walking right into him this morning.
Yeah. No, but it's not fun being. It's like Barry is right, I mean, John, when was the last time you were sick? I don't recall.
I might have had something not so long ago where I had a bit of, sinus, which I tend to get when the weather does its thing where it changes and all that good stuff.
That's kind of what I thought this was at first. I was like, maybe the weather's.
But when you said you had a fever, that'll
clear indicator that something
more to it than just. Yeah, I just had like this congestion thing, and usually I take something for that, and that usually knocks it out. So anyway, if you'd like to be a part of the program, give us a call just like Barry did, 434-394-0924, and we are here till 1 o'clock.
The Call Flow Show?
I am.
Oh, geez.
No, I mean I am. I'm here till 1 o'clock. I always say that because that's true.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on the air. Well, I mean, you'll come in for a little bit, right, and break it up, or do you feel up to it today?
Yeah. Oh no, I'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to go. You get the glassy eye look going.
I bet I do.
Yeah.
I bet I do. Yeah.
We're here to the top of the hour.
Okay.
Which would be 9.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's right.
So there you go. All right. So do you want to do the normal thing, like on this day in history?
Sure. Let's have a very vanilla episode today. Just nothing too crazy.
Some people like vanilla. 1918, World War I ends at 5 a.m. on this day in 1918. So it would have already been over by now. 5 a.m. On this day in 1918, the Allied powers in Germany signed a document in the railway carriage of Ferdinand, whatever, and the commander of the Allied armies. And 6 hours later, World War I came to an end.
Wow.
And there you go. And let's take our next caller and say good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. Oh, no, I hope you don't catch it, John.
I hope not, but if I come in tomorrow and I'm sounding like this, you'll know something's amiss. And you'll know who caused it.
What would you sound like tomorrow?
I might sound like this.
Wow, that's really a lot.
Hi, I'm John, and there's nothing wrong with the way I sound. How are you?
How would you laugh?
What's that?
How would you laugh like that? How would you laugh in that voice?
Probably start laughing and then coughing up at the same time. I don't know. It wouldn't be good. I'm sure. You get some on the microphone there. That way we can spread it around a bit. Anyway. So did you have a nice weekend, sir?
Yeah, I did. Enjoyed watching the Cowboys lose again.
That's a norm. I think they're playing for position on top draft picks. Well, I heard Dak Prescott's out for the rest of the season. Not that really meant anything. He's not that good anyway. Sorry if I offend anyone that's a Dak Prescott fan, but I'm just calling it plain. He's a backup at best.
Well, he might be better now because he's gone.
Yeah, there's a danger we might win, and Jerry would be upset because that would take us take Dallas out of the high draft pick range. I think they're going to try to lose it on out from here on out. Might as well get some high draft picks and improve the roster.
You know, the last time that you lost your voice was that morning that you just played Christmas music on Call Flow.
That's right. You remember that day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
I do remember it.
Yeah, I suffered through the top of the hour reading the stuff I'm supposed to, but then after that, I took mercy on myself and the listening audience and just played Christmas music, if I recall.
What if something happened and, like, you came in and you sounded like Little Richard?
Sounded like Little Richard?
Yeah.
I'd probably be worn out. He was always kind of hyper, wasn't he?
Yeah. Do you like him?
We're going to come over here and play this song. Noah, how are you this morning? This glorious morning. How are you, Noah? Tell us, Noah. Come on. Noah's sick as a dog. Poor Noah. It's okay.
Yeah, poor thing.
Wow. All right.
Get some tea. Put some tea in your system and give it some Robitussin. If you run out, put some water in, make more Robitussin.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tussin.
that's an Eddie Murphy joke.
Okay. Okay.
Well, all right, so you enjoyed watching Dallas lose, but the Redskins, or whoever they are, Commandos, whatever they're called, they lost too, right?
By 1 point.
Lost to Pittsburgh,
so
right?
Sad. Yeah, to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Yeah, but they still have a decent record, right?
Oh yeah, 7-3.
Are they leading the NFC East, or is that Philadelphia?
No, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia's leading. Okay.
They play them Thursday night.
Oh, I guess you'll be watching that one.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I can say good luck to you because I don't follow it much anymore. But anyway.
Did y'all ever carry the Dallas Cowboys on WSLO?
No, that would have been like a TV thing where it's regional. So we carried what would have been the Redskins. Mm-hmm. No. Yeah, usually most radio and or TV stations carry what's the closest thing to where you're at. I mean, now, when you see Dallas games, a lot of times it's usually because that's the national game, they call it, on TV. So that means just about everybody, most of the markets in the country are seeing that one. Mm-hmm. And the Cowboys, because they, I guess, at one time were, I can only explain why Dallas had high viewership a lot of times. It was because either half the country loved them and half the country hated them. So you had a bigger audience because both sides would tune in to see whether they won or lost or whatever the case may be.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, half of us wanted to watch them lose.
Right. Half wanted to watch them lose and half wants to watch them win. And that, to the network, means ratings.
Yeah.
And that's why they would put them on all the time. Or a lot
I remember y'all used to change the time of Saturday Night Beach Party because of Hampton-Sydney football.
Yeah, the thing about playing live games on air, that will mess up your schedule because in a perfect world, the games are scheduled for a certain time of the day, but you always have circumstances that can arise, like weather, or for some reason the other team can't make it out, or whatever the case. If something can go wrong, it will go wrong and mess up the schedule. And you are flying by the seat of your pants trying to, make it seem like it's okay and no big deal, but you do have to move around a lot if something like that comes up. It's I don't want to say it's a pain, but it can be problemsome. I'll go with that. That's a good word.
Yeah, like instead of having it from 5 to 7, it comes on from 2 to 4. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get, but and it's just not the game you got to move. Then you got to move what that may interrupt or preempt or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I feel for anyone that has to do that sort of stuff because it's
problematic.
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be. I mean, for the most part, they usually run on the times that they're supposed to, but they can always run over, too. Mm-hmm. You get a rain delay.
Well, I also remember that when Channel 6 would do March Madness, they would move The Young and the Restless to like 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, we can't have that.
Yeah.
Were you a Young and the Restless fan?
No, I just remember them talking about it.
You don't
I
like
liked
Whispering
March
Victor,
Madness
the man
better.
that had the mustache that whispered a lot when he talked. You didn't like him.
No.
Oh, man. I think, what was the
Do
girl
you like that?
I just remember it. You got to remember, man, I had a house full of women to deal with. That's what they were watching. So, let's see. He was in love with the blonde-haired, what was her name? Vicky, I think was her name, or Nikki or something. I don't remember now, but...
Yeah, Whispering Victor, he would always tell her that he loved her and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I do remember it, though. I mean, it wasn't that I was watching it. It was just on. It was like Dirty Dancing or something like that. Didn't mean I loved the movie, but it was on all the time.
It has a good soundtrack to that.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think some of that film was actually filmed in parts of the state here.
Really?
Supposedly, from what I've read.
Have they ever filmed any movies in Farmville?
Have there ever been any filmed in Farmville?
Yeah.
I honestly can't answer that other than, I mean, Noah can speak to it. He filmed some things here in Virginia.
That's funny, Joe.
Noah's a bag of laughs this morning.
I really can't talk that much because it hurts my voice. But I will say I remember they had you know the cooking channel, John, right?
I know. I'm aware that such a thing exists.
They came by and they renovated not Mercksteiner but Walken. I think Walker's Diner.
Okay.
And so they had a film crew and sets and set up for a couple of weeks. I don't remember how long it took, but technically it was a television show shot in Farmville. So I don't know if that would count.
That counts, I think. So
I've been noticing that Noah's been unusually quiet this morning.
Yeah,
it's really painful to talk, and I sound terrible too.
Killed the gibberish out of him. He's not very chatty this morning.
Son, do your impersonation of him.
Sick Noah or normal Noah?
Normal Noah.
John, how was your weekend? What'd you do? You know what I did? I went to a wedding and I took pictures.
That was great. That's great, John. That's exactly how I sound when I'm not sick as a dog.
Oh, yes. Well, all right. Was there anything else you wanted to bring up, or is that about it?
I think that was it.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, caller.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Take care.
Get better soon.
All right. He said get better. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Fingers crossed.
His volume dropped out, and I went to make push the pot up so we could hear him, and then the volume came back. Barry was super low too for some reason.
Yeah.
So I don't know if people are like way off
some
the
ghouls
phone.
and ghosts in the phone lines this morning, John.
At least it doesn't sound like it was cracking and popping that other day like you guys were having issues with.
We've been having some phone line gremlins for sure.
And we always do.
Yeah.
For whatever wonderful reason. Well, with all this time we've talked to two callers.
Yeah.
It really is a testament to the fact that you're not saying much because we're still about
still
4 minutes
there.
away from the bottom of the hour. Even with all this talking.
John, it hurts to talk. What can I say? I've been coughing up ungodly things out of my mouth.
Right.
Ranging from black to green to blue, I wheeze. I can't breathe when I'm laying down.
You mean wheeze like that?
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad. I'll
back up. Noah's getting sick. Oh, there you go. You all right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's good. That's good.
At least you feel better
right.
now. Now that you brought that up. Anyway, I think we were doing On This Day in Histo Radio.
Sure.
You want to talk about Yasser Arafat
Yes.
from 2004?
I do.
He died in Paris on this day in 2004.
Wow.
Yes. I know that brings you to tears, so I'm going to give you a minute to get over that.
Okay.
1966, Gemini 12, the last spacecraft in the Gemini series, and the first to make an automatically controlled re-entry into Earth's atmosphere, was launched on this day in 1966.
1966. Wow.
66, yes, indeed. Wow. All right.
Okay. Moving on to the next fact.
Moving on. 1880, Australian outlaw Ned Kelly, who was the most famous of the Bush Rangers bandits of the Australian outback, was hanged in Melbourne.
Good one, John.
I watched the Crocodile Dundee again this week, and I've been
Did you actually watch?
I saw it was on, and I watched.
You watched parts of it.
I love that.
Anytime it's on.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Even
That's a
back,
good one.
back to when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That's not a knife. That's a knife. Oh, look at that. God dressed up like a Sheila. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked old Paul Hogan. He was pretty good. Let's see. What else we got here? 1872 American actress Maude Adams, who was known for her portrayals of James Barrie's heroines, and who also played Joan of Arc, as well as the Shakespeare roles of Juliet, Viola, and Rosalind, was born on this day in 1872. 1865, for her work as a surgeon during the American Civil War, physician Mary Edwards Walker became the first woman to be granted the U.S. Medal of Honor. The award was rescinded in 1972, but reinstated in 1977. Don't know why it was rescinded in 17, but she got it back in 77. So there you go.
Very nice.
All right. And your boy Christopher Columbus on 1493.
Yes.
I discovered America. One more thing. Christopher Columbus sighted the island of St. Martin on this day in 1493.
Isn't that nice?
It was nice.
Christopher Columbo. That's a good one, John. Wow.
I have my dog and my wife, and we were on the boat. And next thing I know, boom, there we are.
Yeah.
And America was born.
I don't think they never showed his wife, did they?
I don't know. I just said that. Oh, you mean on the show? Yeah, some fans of that show speculate whether he really was married or even had a wife.
He's just making it up.
He was making it up to make the person that he was interrogating more comfortable, kind of giving him a false sense of calmness. To where he's just talking and chewing,
He has a wife. Having a wife makes you seem more what's the word?
I don't know.
Not reliable, but hey, how many bank robbers do you know that are married, John? Well, I mean, you probably don't know any bank robbers.
I think Jesse James was.
True. I don't know. Yeah.
Billy the Kid wasn't. Butch and Sundance weren't. Though Sundance had a girlfriend that went with him. I talk about watching things. I just watched a little bit of that. Butch and Have you ever seen Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
Yeah. Robert Redford.
I want to say it's Etta Place is her name, something like that. It was the woman that was Sundance's girlfriend that went with him to Bolivia. Yeah. But they weren't married or anything. But anyway.
And I didn't even ask you, John. But your weekend was good. All was well.
For the most part.
Okay.
For the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
All right.
For the most part.
Okay.
All right. Well,
we're 8:30 now. We finally
look at that.
Stumbled our way into the bottom of the hour, and that's the way I like it. So let's do this. This edition of The Weather is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. With over 30 years of banking experience, I'm here to help you finance your commercial, agricultural, or personal project. Give us a call at 391-1136 or stop by our downtown office at 216 North Main Street, where you'll find old-school personal assistance with attention to detail. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And And Veterans Day, 40% chance of showers. Look for otherwise mostly sunny skies at some point today with a high near 74. Clear tonight with a low around 45. Sunny Tuesday, a high near 60. Tuesday night, look for a low around 33 under clear skies. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 53. Wednesday night, it's a 20% chance of showers with a low around 35. Humidity 100%, winds are south 8 miles per hour, barometer 29.91. Light rain here in Farmville right now, and 57 here at WFLO, the Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. And it's time now for the birthday calendar, being brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, business formations, and collections. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
And with those birthdays, possible anniversaries on this Veterans Day, Monday, November 11th, I present to you the sickly Noah Massage.
Hey, sickly Noah here. I got some birthdays. Starting off the birthdays, we have. Sorry, every word hurts, but
that's okay.
Addison Bula is celebrating. Also, Irene Parrish. We have Liam Grayson Dodge is celebrating a birthday today. Hudson Gray Hurley and Tracy McMillan is also celebrating, and that's the birthdays right there, John. If you want to get those more birthdays to us, you can email them at birthdays@wflo.net. Call them in at 434-394-0924. John, back to you.
All right. I think you've done everything, so I'll do the rest. For the right legal advice, visit Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, Main Street in Farmville. And that means our phone lines are open again.
They're wide open.
And lit up like a Christmas... No, I'm just kidding. They're not lit up like a Christmas tree. That was something they used to say. Anyway, 434-394-0924. And we are here taking those phone calls, possibly, if we get any. In the meantime, so we've done On This Day in History. You've done local celebrity birthdays, so let's do Hollyweird celebrity birthdays for today. November 11th. And it says 2023, even though I purposely typed in 2024. So let me make that correction. As poor Noah is trying to get himself cleansed somehow. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think I've got... let me scroll down. I can't find the one I usually use.
Oh, well.
Wait a minute.
I can pull them. I can pull it up on my phone.
That's not right. That's November 10th. Where the heck is November 11th at? Wait a minute. Is this it? Yep. No. Why am I putting... Yeah, it is November 11th, correct?
Yep.
What do you got? Do you see Demi Moore and Calista Flockhart? I thought I was seeing Leonardo DiCaprio a while ago.
Yes. Leonardo DiCaprio, born in 1974, is celebrating today, John.
And do they have him listed?
Demi Moore is also having a birthday. You're right.
Okay.
You're on the right list.
All right, well, good. All right. Stanley, is it Tucci? I don't know. 64, I don't know who that is. He looks sort of familiar.
American actor and filmmaker known for The Devil Wears the Prada, The Hunger Games, and Big Night. I don't know. Never. I've seen Hunger Games.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Demi Moore, 62. Starred in the recent film, The Substance.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen that. What else? Calista, or whatever her name is, Flockhart. She used to be on a TV show on Fox some years ago. I want to see, she's with Harrison Ford. I think that they're married, or they're just I don't know if they're just a couple or if they're married. I think they're married. She's 60. And let's see, fun fact for her. Some of her first TV show appearances were episodes of various soap operas. And, yep, here you go. Your boy, Leonardo DiCaprio, turns 50.
Wow.
So he's 74. I think they're shaving the years there because I was born in 76, and I'm like, what, 40, am I 49, 48, something like that? I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, you're close.
So if he's 74, he'd be older than 50, right?
Yeah.
They're shaving some years.
They're shaving some years. They're doing some dirty work behind the scene.
Nah, not them.
Wow.
Yeah, he's more.
Did you know former NFL quarterback Brett Favre is celebrating today?
Brett Favre's birthday today. Oh, it's going to be great. We're going to get the cake, and then we're going to put the duck in it, and then I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you out since you can't
that's
talk.
Good. I don't know if you got these. I got these on a different list.
Go ahead.
But rapper, you might know this guy, big 90s rapper, the notorious Biggie.
B.I.G., but go ahead.
Wait, wasn't he known as Biggie?
Biggie Smalls,
Biggie Small, right? That's his nickname.
Yeah.
And he was always in that feud with what's his name, Tupac.
I guess they were
Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah,
it's
and
like
both of
that was the big
ended up
fight.
getting
Who's
shot.
better? Yeah, they both. Unfortunately,
yes,
but they both died the same way.
Yeah.
Legendary rapper known for albums like "Ready to Die" and "Life After Death." Wow.
Okay.
Interesting. Is celebrating today, even though he's deceased. We're celebrating for him. Okay, John, did you get Meryl Streep? She's apparently celebrating. Is that on your list?
I must have missed her because I don't see it. Noah's coughing up a lung as we speak. You all right? I think so. I don't know. We'll check in on Noah's condition here in a minute. You okay there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing well.
I didn't know this one, unless it's at the bottom where without the pictures. Let's see. I see. No, I don't see Meryl Streep.
You don't see Meryl Streep? I am Meryl Streep on this birthday.
What does it say as far as how old is she again?
Meryl Streep is... Oh, wait. I don't know why. You're right. It's not her birthday. Okay. I don't know why. Okay, I got some bad information on this list, John. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, forget everything I said.
Calicia Flockhart. I still don't know how to say her name. It's okay. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal to me. I didn't think Meryl Streep was on this list, so. But I think we covered just about everybody that was worth covering. Because we got your boy Leonardo or whatever. And he was one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So now we've got that taken care of. So we can move on to some bigger and better things.
Yeah.
Was there anything you wanted to mention?
No.
Okay. Well, good, because we have a caller. So
sure. Okay.
We can take that now.
Hop onto the phone lines. And,
we're going to hop on and keep hopping and bopping for the rest of the day.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, dudes.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, dudes. With Noah's medical issues, we're not going to get it, are we, out here?
I don't know if it travels through the radio waves or not, but...
This thing is pretty gnarly. Yeah,
spreading like pixie dust in the wind. Yeah.
Oh, good. And you're sharing it with everybody at the station?
Yeah.
You're a giver, huh?
I am a giver. I just can't stop giving. Yeah.
Early Christmas.
I woke up this morning. I was like, I have a present for John, and I want to give it to him right now. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy because you could probably cough in a Ziploc bag and then give them out for Christmas.
Oh,
presents.
for sure. There's no way John's not getting sick now. I mean, there's no way.
Not with you breathing on everything.
Oh, my gosh, I know.
Hi, I'm Noah. Just breathe all over.
Yeah. Everything is contaminated in the studio, unfortunately.
Need to get some Febreze and some Lysol in here. Yeah. Stat.
Yeah.
So how was your weekend, sir?
Oh, it was good. Yes, I did some baking and cooking yesterday, and then we watched the games, and usually I have a project, some kind of food project.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you had a food project. What was it?
Well, it was, I made, and I'm, you guys can, tidy up the word, because people tell me I don't say it wrong. Right. Yankees?
Mignocchis?
Is that how you pronounce it?
Is it like the pasta?
Yeah, yes.
Some people say like gnocchis, mignocchi. I always said a mignocchi. Maybe I'm saying that wrong because I'm sick, actually. Mignocchi? I feel like that's how I say it usually. But yes, yeah. Delicious potato pasta.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah.
And a cranberry and pecan pie.
Oh.
So, yeah, that was fun. Some roasted vegetables.
Sounds good.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. The pie was much better than I expected. So, but yeah.
How was the game? How was the football game?
What game did you watch?
Well, we played on Thursday night, but I watched the since we're in the Steelers division, I watched the Steelers, and then I fell asleep during the Cowboys. They got just
they fell asleep too. Don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh, Jerry Jones looked like he was at a funeral.
Well, I mean, like I said, he kind of made his own bed, but the other part of it is I think maybe he's was actually looking for this sort of outcome all along. This was a good way to ace the coach and just sort of rebuild. But I may be giving him too much credit with saying that. I don't know. But it seems like to me this would be a good point to do all that. Of course, they gave Dak Prescott all this money, and he gets injured like, I don't know what. He's like made out of paper mache, very fragile. But
they sure did. So do you think they brought back Ezekiel to just kind of close out his career as a
cowboy?
Cowboy?
Well, usually when they do that, it's because someone's retiring and they just you don't even play it down. So maybe that's part of it. But to me, if you let him go before because he didn't have it anymore, why in the world would you think bringing him back would be any different? So.
Yeah, he coughed one up right before the end zone.
I did see that. I wasn't watching the whole. I had it on in the background, but I did see that play you're talking about.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
You got. You guys had mentioned Ned Kelly.
Yes.
Did you see the film? It was way when Jagger was a kid. He played Ned Kelly in it.
I'm aware of the film, but I've never actually watched it. And didn't Heath Ledger maybe make a movie about him too?
I don't know.
I don't know for sure either.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
I'm aware of the film you're talking about because I remember seeing a preview for it, like on whatever TV station was going to run it, and I remember thinking, Mick Jagger is an actor. All right, you boys go over there in the saloon, and I'll go over here, and then we're going to do something. Hold up, this is a robbery. I'm going to rob you, and then I'm going to get on my little horse and go.
But, he seemed to be more of a...
Sorry. I'm laughing at Noah's reaction to me doing Mick Jagger. You might. You were getting sick a while ago, so I muted your mic.
I was getting sick a little while ago.
That just sounded like a drunk dude.
I know it's only rock and roll, but I like it. Get into it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Noah all pumped up here. He's all sick and out.
There's no pumping me up at this point. I'm a lost cause, John.
You are. Okay. It's okay. All right, so you watched the game. You made a little special food to eat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mignocchi. Mignocchi? Yeah.
No, I don't think it has an M in it at the beginning.
Gnocchi.
I think it's like
my pronunciation.
You an Okie from Muskogee?
My
what
pronunciation
are you doing?
of this has gotten worse over the last 5 minutes. It's just
I think it's one more letter down or up. One more letter up.
I'm adding and subtracting, taking away. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
But you know, I would like to give a shout out and be thankful for Christopher Columbus. If he wouldn't have discovered this place, I wonder where we would be.
You'd be up a creek without a paddle. That's where you'd be.
I know. Would we be in some other state, some other country?
Sorry, that was Noah giving his blessing to what you just said.
Oh. Well, great. Thanks for sharing that with Farmville.
Yeah.
If we get a wild outbreak in the town of Farmville, we'll know what caused it.
I know.
I came into work today.
Put a big wall around Farmville, like a contagion. Oh my gosh.
It's great. It's great.
Well, thank you, sir, for calling in. Was there anything else you wanted to add?
You know, I did have a question.
Sure.
And I don't know if you guys have the answer or not. Didn't 1111 have a significant value for as far as services?
I mentioned something about 1111, but I don't think it was anything like that.
Or was it 111111? Maybe it was 1911. Something
could have
happened
been.
And they just decided to.
It could have been. But I don't have that page up now, so I don't know what.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, I usually ace them once I read whatever's there. Noah's looking up and seeing if there's any significance about that date.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind holding, well, as he's pondering through surfing the World Wide Web, is what they used to always say.
So 11/11 as a date or just the number 11/11?
The date.
The date. 11/11 date in history.
I'm assuming that's what he meant.
Yeah.
You meant the date, right, sir?
Yeah. Yes, I was wondering if there was something that paralleled the the date was just kind of made up and they decided this is what we're going to celebrate the.
Okay, so I looked it up and it says the sequence for the date 11/11 is often seen as a symbol of alignment, manifestation, and heightened spiritual awareness. So there you go.
What do you think, sir?
Wrong, sir.
That's
wrong.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
I thought maybe they paralleled it to some sort of conflict ending, or I haven't the slightest. But maybe there's somebody out there that knows.
I don't know.
Because I thought it had greater value than just some spiritual.
So what did we win from Noah's exploration?
Nothing.
That's what we got.
You lose.
Yes, we did. We all lost. It's terrible.
All right.
Misinformation.
Holy
cow.
That's my shtick. I'm the fountain of misinformation around here.
Cheesy. But I do want to thank all the vets.
Yes.
And
very much so.
You know, and it's so stupid because I would have I don't know why I just didn't think about it, but the Veterans Day honors the living, and then you have Memorial Day,
right?
Which is honors the deceased.
Yeah, the fallen. Yeah.
And and I was just like, it's so simple. I don't know why it didn't ring a bell till somebody was talking about it this morning. But anyway, thanks, guys and gals.
Well, there's no gals on the premises, but they thank you just the same.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yes.
You have a great rest of your day, and thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
Call back anytime.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye.
All right. I see a reflection off of the window. It looks like some people are just sort of standing around outside. I don't know if it's like something going on or what.
It's weird.
It's like 3 people standing.
Outside in the hallway?
No. It looks like it's out on the sidewalk.
Oh.
But see, through the window out front and the window we have at the door,
Yes,
I'm getting the reflection
Oh,
of
you're getting
that.
the reflection of the house. Okay.
So I'm seeing something that's probably out across the street to my right, but...
Do they look like they're a threat of any kind?
No, they look like they're just standing there joshing.
Okay. Joshing.
Joshing.
What an old term.
I'm an
John.
old soul. Let's take another caller. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, folks.
Good morning.
Good morning, Betty.
I'm sorry you're feeling bad, Noah. My breakfast was interesting as you described what was coming out of your nasal passages.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so sorry. It was bad timing, but yeah.
You all were talking about films that were made here.
Yes.
Summersby the movie Summersby, starring Richard Gere and Jodie Foster, was filmed here in Farmville, down in the parking lot area there of Greenfront and Charlie's. It was a big, big deal here. And a person who lives over on 15, just out of Keysville, moved out of their home and let, I believe it was Richard, stay there. It might have been Jody too, I'm not sure. But they stayed in the home there while the film was being made. And I'm sure that Chris would remember it. Hopefully she's listening and can chime in sometime about it. But it really, there were a lot of local people in it because they had a crowd that gathered. I'm thinking maybe for a hanging there. It was, excuse me, my other phone is ringing, and I've got to take this call.
Okay, well, thanks, Betty.
Mhm.
Take care. Bye. All right.
Summersby. That's
I've heard of the film, but I've never seen it.
Wow. Did not know Richard Gere and Jodie Foster.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Is it a set piece? Like is set in like a later time?
I'm trying to do some looking up. You might be better off Googling it on the old computer right there.
The old computer.
Yeah, the old computer, John.
The old computer. It's a 1993 film, is what I'm getting right off the bat. A romantic drama directed by somebody with yada yada yada. A man returns to his hometown after a lengthy absence spent fighting in the U.S. Civil War, so definitely a period piece. Although his apparent character transformation arouses his wife's and others' suspicions, everyone is delighted when his tobacco-growing scheme is profitable for the whole town, just as he's settling into an idyllic routine with his family. He is accused of the murder of a man killed many years before. Is that the one you're looking at?
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
1993. I've heard of the film, but I have never watched it. And thank you, Noah, for that contribution there to the.
You're welcome, John.
You're welcome.
Also, I think I may have an answer for first-time callers' question about the 11th in Veterans Day.
Okay.
So I looked it up, did a little Google searching, and the reason why Veterans Day is on the 11th of November, it says right here, it marks the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month where Allied nations entered a ceasefire with Germany, bringing an unofficial end to World War I. In 1938, Veterans Day became a federal holiday honoring men and women for their dedicated services. So, little fun Veterans Day fact.
I did not know that. That there is wacky, wild stuff, Noah. Thank you, and our apologies to the lady from the zoo that was going to bring the yak that was going to sit on my chest. All right. Okay. What else you want to bring to the... We still got, like, what... I don't know where you're going.
I can't...
We still got some time to kill here. Nothing else you want to add?
I mean, this is terrible. I just want to let people know how bad this illness is. I literally thought I was going to die last night. I was like, maybe this is how it ends on a leather sofa that I just bought,
Right.
The heart back on the, when I bought that sofa, John. I don't know. I mean,
Is that the one with the pee stain?
Funny.
Just flip the cushion.
Okay. Yeah, this is not good. I'm just sweaty and chills.
Yeah.
You know when you're sick, John. That's the worst.
No, I've
feeling.
never been sick a day in my life.
No
idea what you're talking about.
Well, John, I sincerely hope that you don't get sick for me, because I would feel bad. I would feel bad if that happened.
Well, if things were meant to be, I would give it back to you if I did catch something. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. I'm looking at the entertainment. I'm going to just drop a few things to kill some time.
We'd
The
love to
Latin
hear it.
Grammys returned to Miami for their 25th anniversary. And are you into Latin music at all?
Not a whole lot, John.
Okay. Well, Quincy Jones, who had recently passed, was laid to rest at a private family funeral in Los Angeles. And you want to stream Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul? Do you watch boxing? Are you a pugilist, or were you a pugilist at one point in time?
I mean, I like UFC.
So you're more into the grappling and
grappling, fighting. Yeah.
Well, you kind of do that, don't you?
A little jujitsu. Yeah.
That's what you do.
That's what I do.
Jiu-jitsu.
That's it.
And what belt are you in jiu-jitsu?
I'm a blue belt, John. Yeah.
Catch the pebble from my hand.
Yeah.
So how high up is the blue belt?
Sure, it's the second tier. So
you've got kids that are ranked above you, is what you're saying.
So here's the spiel.
Okay.
You start off as a white belt.
Yeah.
Then it's blue belt.
Yeah.
Then it's purple belt.
I got up to purple in karate.
Yeah. The belt system is different in karate than it is in
but the first three sounded about the same. And we may have had yellow as opposed to, what was the second one for you?
Blue.
We may have had yellow.
So it was like white, yellow, then blue.
But I ended up with purple though. So I don't. Blue may have come. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was when John was like
a young man.
A child.
A young, foolish, young, stupid man.
John, what was the most foolish thing that you did when you were a kid? Like
waste my time. That's what I did.
Give me. I want a story, John.
No.
Just a short little snippet of John's life. What was the
I don't want to bring the house down. I like to keep people on an even kill level of happiness.
What's your biggest regret?
No, we don't want to go there.
Oh no.
We don't want to go there.
All right,
no, let's just keep it real. Keep it really fun.
Keep it real fun.
We're going to keep it real fun today.
True.
All right. More than 1,000 mariachis belt out classics in a Mexico City plaza.
True. I like a good mariachi band.
Do you?
I do find them fun. And,
you like going to restaurants and they start singing
I
to you?
really do like that.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I don't want them to sing to me, but I want them around. So, like I want to be able to hear them.
Oh, but you don't want them at your table.
I don't want the attention on me.
Okay.
That's a little much, John.
But it's different when you're at a Hooters and they come and sing Happy Birthday to you. You don't mind that so much.
I don't really go to Hooters. I've never been. I can proudly say I've never been.
Proudly say.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. Okay. Well, I guess we are winding down things. Finally.
You got about 30 seconds left, thank God.
And counting.
Yes.
29, 28.
27. What if we just count it down? No.
Speaking,
John, you got some. What's your final words for people listening?
I was going to ask her what her final words were.
Thank goodness I couldn't have taken much more of that.
So she's speaking for everybody.
Okay,
is what I think. That's the sound of the entire listening audience right now. So you're going to try to be on here.
I'm going to try to be on from 9 to 11, and if you hear John on at like 10 o'clock, that's because I couldn't take it anymore.
That means Noah passed out on the floor.
I passed away.
I didn't go that
on the
far.
floor. Yeah.
All right. Well, have a good one.